Oh gosh, let's move this back a little. I'm here. I'm just waiting for the feedback to come back to make sure the sound is working, because I went live doing crypto the other day and the sound wasn't working. So if you happen to have seen that and it wasn't working, I did redo the video, so definitely go and watch that. When I figure out how to do live on like StreamYard, it will be better. Here we go. Yeah, the sound works fine. So we're here. Welcome everybody anyway. Mercury is stationing retrograde this cycle. So what does that mean? Has past relationships come up for you? Has past opportunities and things of that nature? But welcome everybody. My name is Kelita Sahliah. If you are new, over here we follow astrology of the sky. So that means the sun, moon, and stars we see above our head every single day, that is what we follow. These are the transits we look at. So if you notice these luminary positions, there are some you may not recognize. So this is child, it's in scutum. Okay, so it's our inner child is in the shield right now. But anyway, it's different to mainstream astrology. That's the whole purpose of this. That's the point. It is different, but welcome. So never believe me. I'm saying that these are the transits that's happening right above our head, but don't believe me. Check for yourself. You can download an astronomy app. You can Google it with the Sky Live, the online planetarium, so you can see these placements for yourself. And obviously, you can grab yourself a calendar. So you're more than welcome. This goes up until March 2025. So it's all there. And the next one will be ready by winter. Okay, going from 2025 into 2026. And there's currently 40% off both digital and physical copies. So treat yourself. But anyway, if you are new, the order of this video, what we'll do, we'll look at the transits that's happening this cycle, and of course that's all about Mercury stationing direct. Then we're going to look at the moon transits, and then we'll clarify with the tarot, 5 of Cups, at the bottom of the deck. And then of course we'll come back to the present moment, because the present moment is all that matters. Now I know this is going on in the day, so I'm not really anticipating a lot of people to join, but that's fine. You'll watch it when you watch it. When I finish this, it will be time stamped, so you can jump to the other parts. Now let's get into it. So on the 28th, let's just move to August. Let's take a look at our August photo. It's so beautiful, people. Do you like it? So on August, you can see right here, the only transit happening this week is Mercury stationing direct. And where is it stationing direct? Where are we? In Leo. So yeah. Oh, by the way, we do have the body to zodiac correlation. If you didn't know what it was, Leo represents the heart. So we're definitely in our heart center this Leo season. Okay, so of course we've got Mercury stationing direct in Leo. Beautiful. So what does that mean? When it comes to retrogrades, I have said before, and if you take a look, all the ones with R are currently retrograding. Uranus will start soon and Jupiter a bit later in the year. But retrogrades offer a going back, time, space, capacity to do the things you didn't have the time to do before, basically, whether that is getting rid of something, working on something so you can move forward, and things of that nature. So how has it been for you lot? How has it been? Feel free to write in the comments down below how your Mercury retrograde has been. Have you gone back on past things? Have you finished things off, got things sorted, got rid of things or people, communications that didn't serve you? Have you started ones that have served you? Like, how did it go for you? But ultimately, from this cycle, from, is it the Wednesday? Yes, the Wednesday. Oh wow, look at that. It's happening on the Wednesday, which is also Mercury Day. So Mercury fuels Wednesday. So this calendar's amazing, people. You can literally learn it all. can learn it all the symbols are at the back and everything, so you can learn it. But Mercury stationing direct on its own day. So Mercury represents energy exchange. That's the umbrella term. Does anyone watch Umbrella Academy? I'm watching it. It's really cool. But anyway, that is the umbrella term of Mercury. It's all about energetic exchange. This energetic exchange will come through the form of communication, thoughts, even the way your body communicates with itself. It's all mercurial, and monetary exchange as well. So, oh, confirmation burp. When it comes to the monetary exchange, we'll cover much more of that in my Crypto Angles podcast, which will come out on Saturday morning, because I'm having a sleepover with the children on Saturday night, so I won't be here Sunday. So it's going to come out early. But we're focused more on the monetary exchange over there. But it's all about energy exchange, how you are exchanging your energy. Mercury represents Hermes, the winged god, is known as God's messenger. So that's why it circles around the sun, going back and forth. And that's why we have 3, sometimes 4 retrogrades every year when it comes to Mercury, because it's very quick. It's being an air element, it's very quick in nature. That's why it's all about messages and energy exchange. So it's stationing direct, and of course it's stationing direct in Leo. I'm seeing whatever you had done during the retrograde, you're going to be moving forward with that in the areas you've chosen to exchange your energy. Okay, so it will be interesting to know what type of energy exchanges you've had and things of that nature. But because it's in Leo, I do feel whatever energy exchanges you've had have been quite bold, have been quite assertive, quite sure, basically, in whatever you're doing and how you're exchanging your energy. Now, when I say bold and assertive or confident, the Leo energy is not an arrogant type of bold confidence. It's not arrogant, it's just sure, just basically how the lion moves. The lion will be calm, peaceful, strolling when it wants to stroll, but when it's ready to move, it will do it. The lion just knows it's the shit, basically. That's basically the Leo energy. So I'm seeing this forward movement in your previous energy exchanges. So yeah, I'm seeing forward movement, basically, and you're going to be sure and confident in doing so as well. You most likely would have been doing that in terms of if anything came up in the past, but you're now going to be moving forward in more of that. So I'm just going to share just an example on like my personal life, because I feel it's good to bring in personal examples. I attempted to kind of put my foot into modeling a couple years ago, but it didn't work. It didn't work. There were scams and all sorts. During this Mercury retrograde, I've done quite a few shoots already. I've done quite a few. I've had communications with quite a few different people for different projects, and I can kind of see already, just on that angle of my life, when this forward momentum comes in with Mercury, I'd be exchanging my energy a lot more with different photographers and things of that nature. But that's just one element. There's other things as well. But yeah, and of course, in this example, modeling, I had to exchange my energy in a bold, confident way. I had to be sure this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to pose. This is how, and things of that nature. So I'm just seeing that for that angle, for me, it may pick up. Of course, it will be different for everyone. It's going to be different for everyone. So this is where it's like, how has it been for you? What have the conversations, how have you been exchanging your energy? What has your thought process been like? And all of those things, reflect on that, please. Take a moment to reflect. But all of those things are then going to move forward in momentum. And you're going to continue it in a bold way of how you're exchanging your energy. Okay, so yeah, we're moving forward now, people, because this is the way how energy works. These retrogrades are a gift. I literally see it as a gift. I know some people are like, oh, don't what some people can be very, how can I put it, create fear around retrogrades when there's seriously no need. It's a gift. It gives you time to do what you need to do, so then you can move forward when it's time to actually move forward. So that essentially is what I'm seeing. It's a lot about reflection to know where it's going to be going at this point. Reflect on your own, working on how you've been exchanging your energy. You're going to be moving forward in that. Okay, very forward. And you're going to know what you're doing. You're going to continue to move and exchange your energy in confident ways. Again, even if it's monetary, you're going to know, yep, I'm going to invest in this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to whatever. But you're going to do it in a confident way. And this retrograde allowed you the time, space, and capacity to know how to move forward in the correct way. Okay, so that is basically it for Mercury. That's what I'm seeing. It's not a lot this cycle. This won't be a long video, but let's get into the moon transits right now. So the moon's an interesting one because we're actually getting a Regia coming up again. Now, for those who don't know, Regia sits just above Taurus and Gemini. So clearly we're getting quite a high moon where it's gonna basically be on the cusp of all three of them of Taurus, Auriga, and Gemini. So it's going to be on the cusp. It doesn't enter it fully, but it's enough for it to pull its energies. But we are dipping into Auriga, so it's interesting. What was that about again? Let's write the moon phases. So we start off in Aries, then we have our Taurus moon, then we have our, I'll spell it, how do you spell it? AURIGA, IGA moon, and then it moves into Gemini on the same day. And then, of course, we finish off with our Cancer moon. So these are the moon transits. And for those who don't know, the moon is, how can I have forgot to do this? This is the sun. How dare I? There we go. Sun's like an eye. Stay tuned as well. I've got so much videos where we're going to go into detail of all of the luminaries. I've already done the sun, Pisces, 0 and 1. Okay, so they will be released soon, and we're going to go through them as well as all the numbers from 0 to 9. All right, and the star constellations. So anyway, the moon is the mover of our emotions. It gets our energy in motion. It's our energy basically. So however an emotion pops up for you, that's how your energy begins to move you. You act in a certain way based on your emotions. Okay, and when you're acting this emotion out, you see it through the lens of your ego, which is the sun. All right. And whatever experience is attracted to you from the emotion you've put out, again, you see it through the lens of the ego. So that's obviously this Leo rose glass color lens type of vibe in combination with your own sun sign. So make sure you check that out for the sky because it's gonna be different. I generally feel if you look at your Western astrology placements and then just mirror it up together with like the actual sky, you can do it yourself. Just download the app. I do offer birth chart readings if you want a more in-depth version. I've done examples for Bitcoin and XRP because all of my birth charts are private. It stays private. But I am opening it up. If anyone would like a birth chart reading for free, you can, as long as you'll be okay with it being public on YouTube. So do let me know if you'd like that or not. But check it out anyway. Check out your placements and see for yourself, okay? Because you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Stellarium is the app that I use, but you can use any. So the moon, we're starting off anyway in Aries. If you had checked out my last live that I did, make sure you go check it out, because I spoke a lot about the transits. We had a lot last cycle. Well, the cycle we're in now, we had all of these, and I spoke a lot about fortune being in Aries, because that's going to play a big role, and that kicks in today. That kicks in today. So just keep that in mind. A lot of front house things, but our emotions are moving us at the beginning of this month, no, this cycle, this Sunday in Aries. So our emotions will be moving us with probably fresh ideas. You may get fresh ideas. This new excitement for life and things of that nature may come up for you on Sunday. I need to change this to this so I can see the days. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. It moves into Taurus on the Sunday, but it's late at night. Okay, so still in the day, on the day of Sunday, you're still going to get Aries energy, and I'm sure it's about 11 p.m. GMT time, the moon moves into Taurus. But we're basically gonna start off with this new fresh Aries energy, our emotions moving us in a new way. You may feel this new excitement, this new energy to carry on what you're doing, or start something new, or add something new to what you are doing already. So that may come up for you. Pay attention to your feelings around it, because like I says, where's this one? Fortune being in Aries. Pay attention, because a lot of this Aries energy of showing up first house, as Aries is the fueler of first house, may spark off from how our emotions move us. Okay, so I did say my last live, this is going to bring you fortune. It's showing up first house basically, so our emotions are going to spark that off and start moving us in that way to show up first house. So that's probably working on your appearance, your physique, your career, like what people know you as first house, what people know that you're doing. If you do any sports activities or anything of the nature, pay attention to how your emotions are moving you, how you feel about showing up as you are, in a way where you know people's gonna see you as that. Basically, first house, people will know it. It's not hidden, it's nothing like that. People will know. So yeah, for example, like I did say, I had started modeling, and had been putting it up on my Instagram, so people are starting to know. That's just a first house thing. So our emotions are moving us in that way, and then once the moon moves from this Aries into Taurus, and I always say Taurus represents the toroidal field, so it's like this. Taurus is the toroidal field, because how it works is we come out of the waters, which is Pisces. Yeah, we're birthed through our mother's birthing canal, which is Pisces. Once we come out, the fire element kicks in, which is Aries. Okay, so this is the flame, the spark, that first breath and cry of a baby, for example. And once that fire element kicks in, like when life kicks in, and life knows, oh, I'm going to do this. This is when the toroidal field comes in, okay, which is Taurus. So this, our toroidal field, is how we attract our reality. Our energy frequency of whatever we're vibrating at is the experiences that come to us in our reality. And of course, because we're at the beginning of the 28-day moon cycle, we are ready, our emotions are ready to attract and bring in new experiences to us. So that is this Taurus moon. So yeah, it's gonna bring in new experiences on what we're ready to experience, basically. And these new experiences, why it's the toroidal field and why Taurus represents the material, represents all our six senses: sight, taste, touch, hearing, smell, as well as your intuition. So it's all of the six senses that you want to use to interact with the hologram, to interact with our reality, because you find whatever valuable. So it's like, yes, this is what I want to use my senses to play with in this reality. And then, of course, it's going to be attracted into your toroidal field and you'll experience it. So that is Taurus. So I feel it's like whatever this, how our emotions move us based on this new flame of Aries energy, it then kind of settles, it materializes into like matter, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is what I find valuable, this is what I'm ready to experience. Of course, it does cover love and money as well. Taurus fuels the second house. I don't know if you like notice, but my wordings of things, mainstream astrology, it's all ruling, like this rules this rules that, but I say fuels. It's even in my calendar here, fueled by. So we have obviously Cancer fueled by the moon, Leo fueled by the sun, because I don't know, I just feel speaking of it in a more positive light. It's not really ruling it, it fuels it, it gives it its energy for it to be how it is. So yeah, but love and money anyway, because Taurus does fuel the second house, so that may come up for you. Pay attention to how your emotions move you, of what you find valuable, on how you want to interact, if love and money pops up in the place. But it's not just that, it's everything material, okay? But for some people, love and money may be a thing. I was born on the day number 7. That's a loner number and it's not good with relationships. So I'm at the point, I just accepted relationships aren't for me. Romantic relationships. I've accepted. So now I can just forget about man and focus on my work. So I'm happy about that. What are you lot's life path numbers? Like the day you're born on, it says a lot. It says a lot. But videos will come out about all of that. Anyway, so we're then getting this dip up into Arigia. Arigia, okay? Moving from Taurus, and then of course it's going into Gemini. So it's basically gonna be on the cusp of all three of them. Like I said, Taurus, Arigia, and Gemini. But Arigia is the herder, it was the herder of sheep, herder of animals, horses, cattle, things of that nature. So it's like what I get from this star constellation and the energy behind it is leadership. That's what I personally get from it. It's knowing how to lead and guide. So this is, again, it's going to be different to everyone, but if something popped up for you while the moon was in Aries, and you know, fortune being in Aries and things of that nature as well, remember Jupiter is in Aries, so this first house is naturally getting ready to expand. Yeah. And if you know, that flame, that Aries first flame of excitement, passion has come into you in any way of leading or guiding people, your emotions may move a bit more in that area, because it's knowing how to obviously do it in the right way. Okay. It's only popping up in there for probably about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, and then it's going into Gemini fully. But this may come up for you, any form of leadership, whether that is at work, a new role at work, or you know, anything like that, your own project. Forgive me if you hear my children shouting. Your own personal project, if you're online doing anything like that, but it's leadership. That's what I get from that star constellation. And guidance. knowing how to do it. So yeah, if your energy moves you in a certain way, to say, oh, I could act in this way, which will help guide people in this way. I'm saying it very vague, but adapt this to your life. This could even be family, not just work, not just business. It could be family on, you know, maybe if I eat better, do more exercise, that would show like a bit of guidance or anything of that in that nature. That could be so. But as we go into Gemini, Gemini is based on energy exchange as well. So I find it interesting that, because even like this leadership, it will be based on energy exchange. It's how you are guiding people. And I do find it interesting. The moon, the mover of our emotions, is in like Arigia and Gemini as Mercury stations direct. So as we're moving forward with our energy exchanges now, our emotions are moving us to take a look at, or to feel, see how we feel about leading and guiding. Yeah. And then it's like this Gemini, which is about energy exchange as well. So, and with Mercury stationing direct, and the moon being in Gemini for a couple days until the 30th, don't be surprised if fast communication comes up. Okay. So the 28th, the middle of the cycle, if quick communication, you're finally getting to a certain point with people or something, it may be quick, because Mercury's air anyway, but Gemini is an air sign. So it does represent communication. It can be a bit of indecision if you've not decided. So that could be something. However, with the Leo energy and Mercury in Leo, I do feel it will be more less indecisive. You're going to know how to exchange your energy. Something I have also noticed, when the moon is in Gemini, and we're waning, aren't we? We're waning out because we're getting our third quarter moon on the 26th. But when the moon is in Gemini, I notice the hologram presents opportunities for communication, and not just normal communication. It can be on a deeper level. So you may happen to talk to someone and something comes up about, oh shit, damn, I've not said this to anyone, or I've not spoke about this in a long time. So them elements could come in. Or it could be quick communication with someone new, something new, and you'll kind of get into that point. But yeah, and I feel like after all of this comes in, this leadership energy, this exchanging energy and communicating with people, all in this confident Leo way, the moon then moves into Cancer. So it's like, after you've had this new fresh spark that's come in with the Aries energy on the day of the sun, Sunday, and you begin to live that out. You know what you want to attract. You're attracting these new experiences to you from how your emotion moves you. When these new experiences come to you, you then exchange your energy in the correct way, knowing how, like, if that's part of leadership and guiding anyone, people, something, I don't know, but exchanging your energy, you then exchange your energy. And after this energetic exchange, we then go into Cancer to realize what is truly important to us, what truly matters. And of course, keep in mind, it is Leo season right now. Leo, the sun entered Leo on the 10th, and it will be there until the sun enters Virgo on the 16th of September. So we are heavy where? In the heart. Okay, we're heavy in the heart. So I'm gonna say, trust yourself 100%. Trust yourself with what your heart is saying right now. And this is where like the boldness comes in. But basically, you're gonna know what is important to you. After the sparks come in, you've attracted the experiences, you've experienced, you've exchange your energy. What is important to you now after this energy exchange? Okay. Because Cancer being the crab, it does have this hard shell, so it can protect itself 100%, but it's got a soft interior. So it's feminine in nature, it's fueled by the moon. So it's like Cancer wants to know, after this energy exchange, what do I need to kick out and protect myself from, or protect who I love from? But what do I want to take my time and nurture? Who do I want to take my time and nurture with? What do I want to grow? Things of that nature. But you're going to realize what's important, okay? What you actually want to grow and protect from the experiences that you have attracted to you. Let me know if this makes sense, people. Do give a thumbs up on the video. If it does, it will help you girl out, push it out there. If you feel other people would benefit from my interpretation and my lens of all of this. But yeah, that's basically what I am seeing with the moon. We're going to end this cycle when Mercury, our whole energy exchange, is stationed direct and moving forward. We are going to end this cycle knowing truly what's important to us and what we're actually going to grow and protect and nurture, and what we're going to keep out, basically. So it makes sense. Let me know anyway, but that's basically what I am seeing with the moons. It's going to be an interesting cycle. We may get new experiences coming up, things of that nature. But let's go into the tarot to clarify all of this. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Do you like the sound bowl? Let me know if you like the sound bowl. I just need to kind of shuffle these, but I do hope everyone is okay. We're going to get into the tarot now, just to clarify wagwan. Watagwan in Yaso. I know on my last video I was on the camera, but I'm just like, me no need to be there. I mean, I need to be on the camera, man. You're right, Yaso. It's all right. So, oh, one card is backwards. 3 of Cups was backwards. Let's just put that normal. That didn't come out. I need to still shuffle them. Also, give me a moment. Give me a moment. All of this stuff, if you have been watching me, you would know. But of course, all of this stuff, it's an experiment. Okay, we're testing the theory of the stars, seeing how the natural or nature stars, how it truly impacts our lives, compared to like mainstream astrology. So obviously this diary is coming, it's going to be available soon. There will be a discount because obviously it's super late. Super late, but like I said, I had a mental breakdown. But yeah, it's all there. And obviously for the next year, by April 2025, the new one will be ready. We'll be ready in winter. But if you still did want this, as it goes up until March, it's going to be available, lad, soon. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered, and then some will be available, okay, if you wanted that. So let's get into the tarot clarity now. Let's do it. Oh, shit, I'm shuffling. I can't do it that way because no. Okay, let's go. Right, what's just the energy? Let's just get some clarity on the energy for this cycle with Mercury stationing direct. What's coming with Mercury stationing direct? Oh, we had the High Priestess pop out in reverse. Ha ha ha. What else? Clarify that. Can you clarify? Oh, okay. So I'm just going to get one more, but these are the three that we had. Magician, High Priestess in reverse, but the Magician's still there. So may just, you know, and then Three of Wands. We're just going to get one more to clarify that. And then we'll see what it's saying. Just one more. Is this, yeah, Mercury station direct, what's coming for us? That landed in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Fascinating. And then top of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, and I'm feeling to stop there. So, can you see them all on the camera? Yes. Yes, you can. Right. All right. Where's my book? I was going to say, right, Sifu Hotman. I say that to my children all the time. Sometimes it annoys them, but I got it from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Right, let's do the High Priestess, as that's in reverse. Let's do you first, me love. Let's do you. Oh, fascinating. So, this, if you can kind of read it with me, but secrets, hidden feelings, intuition, the healer, feminine power, silent potential, mystical influence. A secret will be revealed, seen beyond what's obvious, trusting in your inner guide, being receptive. So it has come up in reverse. So it's like what's standing out to me a lot is there are no hidden feelings. There are no secrets. Like nothing can really, sorry, it's not on the camera. Nothing can really be revealed because there's no secrets. There's no hidden feelings. Like this silent potential as well. For me, with all this Aries energy that we've got coming in, and the Leo energy, there's no silent potential. It's gonna be known. People will know your potential and know what's going on. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting the most out of that. And obviously, I'll just do the Magician only because it's right here. But the Magician anyway, in this, I can't say the word, initiative, you know, this one right here, you can read that. Persuasion, action, concentration, focusing on a goal, acting with awareness, getting magical results. Wisdom is the key to success. Don't feel you know all the answers. So, yeah, it's like, oh, confirmation, but there's no silent potential. There's no hidden feelings. You're fully concentrating and you're focusing on a particular goal. So, for me, again, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense because, one, you're attracting new things. Mercury's finishing its retrograde, so you've like tied up the loose ends of things and you're ready to move forward. So you know what you're moving forward on and with. So that's interesting. There's no hidden feelings getting up in there. You're getting magical results with what's coming through. I'm guessing this new experience is being attracted to you. So we're getting a Three of Wands as well. Where's me wands, baby? I want my wands, baby. I've been listening to a new artist, or his name's Landau. He's from Birmingham, like me. He's amazing. Check him out on Spotify. Anyway, Three of Wands, we're getting exploration, foresight, starting a new journey, seeking the truth, looking for something different, visionary ideas, seeing how best to act. So again, this makes sense. It's like starting a new journey. This retrograde's over, so you will, when luminaries station direct, it's like you've finished the past things and you're entering into new territory. So when it comes to our energy exchange, we will be entering into new territory, starting a new journey and things of that nature. And then basically when it gets to the next retrograde, anything you didn't have time to do or space or whatever during its direct phase, you'll finish the loose ends. That's basically how it works with the retrogrades. So that's interesting, seeing how best to act as well. So this energy exchange coming up, how best to act, with Gemini being down there. And yeah, looking for something different, visionary ideas coming through as well. Makes sense with Mercury attracting new experiences through our emotions. Yeah, so these new ideas and stuff that may come up. See, again, with the Aries energy, when I said you may get a new idea coming up, and the cards are confirming that, you may get this new spark, this new visionary idea that comes up, so you begin to explore it as the moon moves. Yeah, looking for new things. And I feel whatever these visionary ideas are and what comes up, you're going to get magical results, and you're going to know how best to act and things of that nature. And you're not being silent about it. You're not being silent about these new visionary ideas. We're then getting the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles upright generally means hardship, victim mentality, material difficulties, feeling excluded, neglecting your needs, soul searching, sense that something's missing. But it's come up in reverse, so of course this is all opposite. The hardships, probably not feeling that. You're not in this victim mentality type of vibe. You're feeling included, not excluded. You're not neglecting yourself and your own needs. And you don't feel like something's missing. So yeah, I feel this goes in alignment with just like these visionary ideas, and of course you not being silent about it. You're not in this hardship mode, and of course Magician energy. And then we do have the Eight of Cups, which was at the bottom of the deck. So Eight of Cups, can you see? Eight of Cups, moving on, exploring a new lifestyle, leaving behind a difficult situation, trying to find a deeper meaning, search for inner awareness. So you're moving past something. Maybe these are whatever secrets you're trying to hide, or you just trying to keep yourself a whole secret. Like sometimes I swear, if I could, I probably wouldn't leave the house. I probably, especially if my house was bigger, right by the beach or something, I wouldn't leave at all. But anyway, a new lifestyle. With this Three of Wands as well, I find it interesting. We're getting a confirmation of new direction in your life coming through and leaving something behind. So that's interesting. And you're not being quiet about it. You're not being quiet about it. You're moving through, or you're not going through like hardships. You're passing through that difficulty. It's done. And you're moving on to something new. You're moving on to something new, starting something new. You're not going to be silent about it, and you will get magical results in doing so. Just coming back to first house with fortune being in Aries. Okay, so yeah, I feel this cycle is coming with something new. So enjoy, have fun, see what happens. But yeah, if you did like the tarot or resonated, please give your girl a thumbs up, like the video, help me out. It means the world to me, and it's free. It's absolutely free. If you'd like to support in any other way, you can get a birth chart reading, you can grab a calendar 40% off, or just comment or share the video. Anything to help your girl out. But let's come back to the present moment, because the present moment is all that matters. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. So, the present moment, as of present, I can leave that there because I'll just write it here. Like I said, today, fortune actually enters Aries today. Obviously, because this is the date from the 25th, okay? But today, that's when Aries, fortune enters Aries. What's going on here? Yeah. So that's happening now. And we're also getting our, right now the moon is in Pisces, and I don't know if it's happening later today or tomorrow, but it's basically the same thing. Sure, same thing. We're getting our Cetus watery dip. Okay. Yeah, so that's Cetus, by the way. Like I said, if you don't know the symbols, it's in the diary, in the calendar. You can learn it all. It's all there. But what is this telling me in the present moment? So obviously, it's going to be fortunate to show up first house. It's going to bring you fortune and prosperity to be in this first energy, to be in this showing up first house. That's the best way I can put it. Whether that's working on your appearance, your career, that people know like this is, yeah, that's what they do. It's all first house. Like if you know, yeah, that person's a doctor, this person's a teacher, that's first house. Okay. And this is how they look. They like to, I don't know, dress like a fairy, or they like to wear black, or so even if you feel like you're looking a bit at your style round about this point, what you're wearing, so could be why. But you being in this energy of first house, people seeing that, and also that first house, that Aries flame and passion and excitement, you being in that energy will bring fortune and prosperity for you. Okay, I spoke about it loads in my last video last Thursday, so feel free to check that out if you'd like. But keep that in mind, it enters there today. So showing up first house, making it clear this is what I'm doing, working on yourself physically, even internally, but it's still kind of showing up first house. It's going to bring fortune and prosperity to you. So if you have had them thoughts and feelings to do things in a certain way, just act on it. Trust yourself. And then of course we are getting our Cetus watery dip throughout like today into tomorrow as well with our moon. So if a lot of reflection comes up for you, that could happen. That could happen because our emotions are getting ready to reflect on everything we've been through for the past 28-day cycle. Yeah. And it's getting ready to alchemize that. It's getting ready to attune itself to what you're ready to experience now. And then we pop up into Aries. Okay. So this is the waters. This is the waters. So being a Pisces rising, even if a little loneliness or depression pops up, you'll be okay. If you're reflecting back on your past and like can get a little emotional, it's all right. It's reflecting and alchemizing it all for the past 28 days, how your energy has been moving you. You'll alchemize it when it dips into Cetus. And then when it pops back up into Pisces, that's when you'll know what you don't want to experience on your frequency and what you do, and you attune yourself to that in the waters. Okay, creativity may come up as well. You may feel a bit misunderstood because Pisces, being fueler of the 12th house, is hidden. So if loneliness comes up for you, it's okay. It's time for self reflection and analyzation. All right, so just keep that in mind because that is going to begin. And just make sure you know what you truly want to experience. You zimmy. But that is what I'm seeing for this cycle. That is the present moment. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you did like it, please like the video. That would help a lot, like I said. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when I'm coming out with another video. I've got a lot more to come. I'm feeling a little, not a lot, but a tiny bit more stabler in my mental state. Yeah, I had a whole breakdown. But anyway, videos will be coming. I've got loads of videos that's just on my laptop and I just need to edit them. And the first one coming out will be Uranus entering Taurus. And I know it's been in there for a minute already, but it is going to retrograde and go back into Aries, and then it's going to fully enter Taurus, I think end of this year or beginning of next year or something like that. So the video is still valid for months, okay, for months. So it's going to come out as well as others. So make sure you do stay tuned for that. Hit the bell so you know when they're coming out. Support your girl by just liking or commenting on the video. Grab a calendar, wait for the diary, holler me for a reading, and all of that jazz. But with that being said, do take advantage of the 40% off of the calendar. There's digital and physical copies. And I'll catch you in the next video. Angel out. Bye. Kisses.